Hi, kindergartners and first graders. To celebrate Dia del Niño, I'm going to read a book called The Barefoot Book of Children. It's written by Tessa Strickland and Kate De Palma. It's illustrated by David Dean. In this book, we'll get to see pictures and stories about kids just like you, but from all over the world. Let's take a look. The Barefoot Book of Children. Every morning, millions of children open their eyes and start another day. We are all somewhere. Where are you? What can you see or hear or smell from where you are? I bet a lot of you are at home just like me. But even when we're at home, we can use our five senses of listening, looking, smelling, maybe tasting, and feeling to know what's going on where we are. Wherever you are, you need a place to live. A home can be just one room or be so big that you can get lost inside. I bet a lot of us are feeling like our homes are pretty small right now. Do you have a special place? Perhaps a place where you go when you want to play with a friend or daydream or just be quiet for a while. It's good to have a place. We all need other people. People teach us the names of trees, mend us when we're hurt, and rise early in the morning to bake our bread. Most children live in families. Your family might be big or small. You might be the only child in your family. You might have lots of brothers, sisters, or cousins. Perhaps you have one parent. Perhaps you have two. Maybe you have foster parents or a step family. Some members of your family might live close by. Maybe someone you love is far away. We know all families look different. We come in all different shapes and sizes and hues, like jewels or flowers or fish. Long legs, small hands, curly hair, freckled skin, hazel eyes. No two people have bodies that are just the same. We're all different. Whatever you wear can depend on where you live and how you spend your time. Some clothes are for sleeping or playing or for special occasions. Just putting on a new hat can make you feel like a different person. I wonder if some of you have been putting on different clothes and pretending like my children have. We can all do amazing things. What do you like to do? What would you like to do if you had the chance? I wonder what kinds of things you've been doing at home. Life is sometimes about play. Playing is how we learn. Games can be complicated like chess or simple like hide and seek. You can play with friends or you can play alone. That's an important thing, that play is one of the ways we learn. You can remind mom and dad or whoever you live with at home that playing is an important part of your learning. Life is sometimes about work too. Maybe you help clean up after dinner or take care of your baby sister and water the garden. Maybe you do jobs to earn pocket money or help your family. Work is important too. In my family, my children have chores that they do every day. We need good food to eat and clean water to drink. At a table, on a rug, with your fingers, with a piece of bread. There are lots of different ways to enjoy a meal. What tastes good to you might taste strange to someone else. We need water to clean ourselves too. We learn how to communicate by copying the people around us. Which languages do you speak? Which ones do you recognize? I know at Todos Unidos, we're all bilingual. We're all learning English and Spanish. On this page, there's lots of different languages. I don't know them all. Some of the languages I recognize are Thai and Mandarin and Japanese and Hindi. and Arabic and Korean and Hebrew. And of course, I see Spanish. Ay, no, nos cancelaron el tren. Vamos a comer algo en lo que llega otro. And I also see English. Excuse me, do you know where the taxis are? Yes, you go out the exit over there. But there's languages that I don't even know on this page. We all have a name. What is yours? Does it have a meaning? Maybe you're the only person who's ever had that name. Or maybe you share your name with many other people. Do you have a nickname like Nano or Noodle or Red? Feelings can come and go like weather. Everyone feels curious or silly or scared sometimes. Yeah, that's natural. That's normal. A life is made up of days. Every day is different, but some are more special than others. Do you sometimes find a way to make a day or moment more special for you or for someone else? Right now, when most of us are at home all the time, it might feel like all the days feel the same. Maybe to celebrate Dia del Niño, you can find a way to make it special, to celebrate yourself. Do you have a treasure that is special to you? A feather you found on the beach, or a photo, or a pebble or a pebble your granddad gave you when you were small? Where do you keep it? I wonder if you have special treasures. Some people worship, some people pray, some meditate, some like quiet time to think. Some people prefer to take life as it comes. We all have love to give. There are lots of ways to show people you care, like saying sweet things, offering your help, or just spending time with them. How do you share your love? That's important. Every life is a story. It's easier to understand someone when you know their story. I like this page. I'm going to stay on it for a moment so you can look at the pictures and you can see that each one of these stories, each one of these children has a story. And that's an important lesson. We all have stories. And we can understand each other better if we try to understand each other's stories. What stories do you see? You are a part of the world. You are also a world all your own. This is where you belong. What will happen in your story? You get to write your own story. I wonder what you'll write. This is the end of the book, and there's lots of great ideas and information all about the book. If you're interested in this, I'll include the link on Epic because you can find this book on Epic and you can take a closer look at the pictures and read more about all the different illustrations, like where the different people are from in this story, the kinds of homes that they live in, the special places that they have, all the different people and their families, parts of their bodies, and the hats that they wear and the clothes that they wear. You can look closer at their hobbies. And I really like this part about the games. It's got different games kids play all over the world. I wonder if you know some of those games. You can check them out on Epic. The work the kids do, and the need to have clean water to bathe yourself, and to have good, healthy food to keep your body healthy. And the languages that they have in the book, and the names of the people in the book, and something about the feelings that people feel. the special days like Dia del Niño and the treasures kids might collect, and the different faiths that people practice, and the way people show love. This has got more information about each of those children's stories. You can look at them closely and read more about each child's story. And this is information about the cover and the authors who wrote the book and the illustrator who drew the pictures. I hope you enjoyed this book about children from all over the world, and hope you're thinking about your life and your story and what you have to offer. Feliz Dia del Niño, kindergartners and first graders. I miss you. Until next week.